Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Today we have very, very special guest, Super Coach, Super Grandmaster Farrukh Amonatov. Guys, he's a Super Coach of Indian women's team. Welcome, sir.
Hello, hello, Noel.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Hello to everyone. I'm very glad to be here with Nover in his chess channel. So it's very glad to see you here, Nover, and maybe to take some of your questions if you want to know something about myself.
Yes, sir. Everyone knows you as a like a super grandmaster. You have won almost all Grandmasters Open in India, Delhi Open, Mumbai Open two times, Bhubaneswar Open, all Grandmasters Opens you have won. You have won Eurasia Blitz, you won the inaugural Moscow Open, and so many GMs Open. And also, we have seen you working with the Indian women's team and many youngsters, promising youngsters. So, sir, when you started working with Indian women's team, first of all?
Okay, it's tough to say. Yeah, of course, I'm really very glad to listen how you advertising myself, Nober, but I'm not Super GM. Super GM, it's like Vishwanathan Anand,
Sir,
Vladimir Kramnik.
so we
So
have
this is
someone in the chat. He says, "I like three players: Bobby Fischer, Gary Kasparov, and Grandmaster Farooq Amonatov, sir."
okay, okay, my pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. About national women team. So last year, me with Indian uh, chess federation decides that I will start to work, and I thought that in this year I will be with Indian women national team on Olympiad. But you see, it's a pandemic, and let's see, maybe next year we will continue. But I want to say that I'm in touch with the girls. I'm in
Mhm.
touch with the girls, not with all of them, but with some of them, and I'm trying to help them, trying to make some class strong players already. Sometimes even boys is stronger than me, even they have high rated than me, you know. So, but
Yeah.
it's really very nice and very strong team, and I learned a lot from there. Yes, I'm coach, I'm head of delegation sometimes, but I'm really learning from them a lot. And this my experience, this my knowledge. I'm trying to use in, for example, in women national India team, in some other students. So it's helping. Coach not means that only training or teaching. It means that you're also learning, you're also taking some information from your students, from, let's say, even from you. We're discussing with you, and even I'm learning from you also.
Okay, sir. So we have super coach. So maybe we will have a look at one of the games, and maybe then we will take some other questions from chat or something. So,
Sure, sure, sure.
so this game between
Yes,
you and Timofev from Russia Championship.
yes. It was in Russian Super Final, and I will tell you some story before this game.
Nice.
Mm, some maybe 1 or 2 years ago, before this game, I played in team championship, club team championship in Russia, and again I played with Artem, with Timofeyev, and I lost my game against him.
Okay.
And it was so unpleasant for myself, and really it was so sad because I played for team and I lost by white color and everything. But I was really very glad that I lost this game because I learned a lot. uh and main thing which I learned from those games, that I need to play only my own openings, no need to try to jump from one line to another line. So if I'm confident, if I'm like some my line, I'm not care right now. But those time I was really, young and not understood these things. And in this game, after some few time, Again, he going in the same line with myself. And it was Sicilian. Let's see. E4, C5, Nubair.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
E4, C5.
E4, C5, knight F3, E6. I pushed D4, takes. Knight C6, knight C3, D6. Yes. And at this position, I played bishop E3. He played knight f6, and I decided that, okay, I will go in my line. And I played bishop c4. Honestly, I love this type of positions. And I will tell you one secret, Norbert. Maybe for future, it will help to you when you will play against me.
Yeah.
I like to develop my bishop in Sicilian on c4.
Like
So it's my
Fischer.
secret.
Yeah.
Like Fischer, yes. So I played bishop c4, and okay, I showed many times this game even in some videos, but okay, I will show again. Queen e2, so it's still theory. It's a Velimirovich attack. He made castle, I made castle. Yes, and I played bishop e3. So as I'm teaching always, first of all, we need to develop our pieces. Then we need to make all our necessary moves. And after that, we're starting to play aggressive. So bishop b3 is some kind of my necessary move. Anytime bishop on c4 will be hanging, right? Maybe sometimes b5, maybe sometimes knight e5, something like this. So for sure, it's better to keep bishop on b3. He playing knight d7. Yes, and already this position was new for myself because it's very rare line with knight d7, but he played really fast. So he played knight d7, and I start to think, okay, what's his idea? Logically, he want to play knight d7, jumping on c5, and trade my light square bishop. So for sure, I played simply king b1. I'm preventing this idea.
Okay.
Knight c5 not possible now because take on c6 and I'm winning piece.
Yeah. Now
Right?
there is no check. Yep.
Yes, no check on c1, and okay, so I'm fine. And even king b1 is my necessary move. So
And
I
very
played simply
nice
king
prophylactic
b1.
move.
Yes, but nothing special. I mean, it's not very tough, right? I just trying to understand his idea, and I'm trying to make my, let's say, useful move and some prevention move same time. So then I pushed my pawn on f4. So I did all my necessary moves, and now I'm starting to push my pawns. f4, he played knight c5. Yes, and here, one more critical moment of the game, where it looks like I need to push my pawns, right?
Right.
I need to push my pawns like f5, g4, g5, and everything. But which move is better now? G4 start, or f5, or maybe h4. And I decide, that okay, I will push my pawn on f5. At least pawn on f5 slightly, but disturbing black position. And I pushed f5. He played knight e5. Okay, he occupating some central square. And okay, I after every move of the opponent, I'm trying to understand his idea. So I'm looking, okay, knight e5, no threats. So I'm continuously making my plan, g4. He pushed b5. And now I see that b4 is really very unpleasant because he's forcing me to leave from the good square, from knight c3, right? From c3 square.
Yeah. He wants to
So
play b4.
I played a3. Yes, I see that it's making slightly but weak my queen side, but I think it's really very important to keep my knight on c3, because from c3 I'm controlling some squares and even supporting my e4 pawn. He played rook b8.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm just continuously making my plan because b4 I cannot stop, right?
Right.
Knight a2, it's so stupid, like to play knight
Yeah.
a2. So
Yeah.
if I cannot stop it, so I'm ignoring his ideas and going
And going
forward.
for the attack.
That's
Right.
right. That's right. I played g5, and now he played rook e8, and it looks absolutely normal, and it's very common move, right?
Yeah. Also making
He
square for the
waiting
bishop.
when I will play f6. he will play simply bishop f8.
Right.
And bishop roam f8, supporting g7 pawn, somehow saving his king, and okay, like this.
Yeah, and
So I
knight is so
decide,
strong.
okay, knight is really very strong. Right, correct. So I decide, okay, I don't want to calculate f6 because I thought maybe even he can take on f6.
Maybe. Yeah.
Right? So I decide anyway, I need to push my pawns. So I
Yeah.
pushed h pawn.
Okay.
He played b4. I took on b4. Yes, he took on b3, and I took with a c pawn. It looks like I'm making weak my king. I'm making bad my pawns, but in my opinion, it's very important because first of all, I'm controlling some squares. It's the first. Second, my knight on d4 staying ideal. In my opinion, no any better square for the knight in this position, right?
Right.
So, and I decide, yes, of course, I will make bad my pawns, but at least I will keep my knight on the central square.
Yeah,
And I
and you
took.
can go for the mating attack with the knight on center.
That's right. Of course, no. With positions, with other sides, castles, no any other choice, right? You
Right.
cannot to play positionally. You cannot to think about, okay, I'm making weaknesses in my position. And this type of positions, you must to go forward without any fear, without any thinking.
Right. So in the
Yes,
chat,
and I
Ame
pushed.
saying, "What a voice! Nice way to speaking. I really loved his tone of speaking." Generally, sir, I do a little bit of commentary in Hindi, more in Hindi, local language. But for the
Okay.
first time, they are loving someone commentating in English.
Okay. Just why I will explain for you. Because many years I'm coming in India, and my English accent, in my opinion, like Hindi. And
Yeah.
in my opinion, for Indians, very easy to understand myself.
Right.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, of course, but like this.
Okay, so let's continue.
Okay, sure.
F6.
So he took on b4 and I pushed f6. That's right. And even why f6 I pushed. Nubair, can you go back 1 minute?
Sure.
Because I thought that after rook b4, maybe sometimes he have some idea like rook d4, let's say bishop d4 and ef5, and light
And
square
two
bishop
bishops.
is
Yeah.
coming. Yeah. For this reason, I decided, okay, I don't want to give him any possibilities like this, and it's better to push my pawn because it's time.
So F6
And
bishop
I
d8 was a mistake, or he need to play bishop f8?
For me, it looks like very strange. I cannot say that it's big mistake or something, but for me, it looks very strange move because you played 2 moves ago rook e8.
Right.
It means that you prepared f8 square for your bishop,
Correct.
and after my f6, you're playing bishop d8. So
Right.
then, what's the reason to play rook
Rook.
e8, right?
Yeah.
It's like you wasting time for nothing.
Right.
And even bishop on d8, I'm not sure that he's so great there. In
Yeah.
my
King
opinion,
needs
bishop
protection.
on f8 is much better because somehow supporting king.
Right.
And of course, I pushed h5.
Yeah. Like for
h5.
sir, you this move is like very simple. Many of us like will take the pawn or maybe bring some rook, some sacrifice like knight f5, knight d5, jumping something. But you are
Yeah,
playing
but
in like a very systematic manner, like a river flow.
I will tell you okay, you know myself very well, and
Uh-huh.
even but anyway, I will explain for you. Uh, I I I I prefer attack without any risk. If I have possibilities, Nober,
Yes, sir.
attack without any risk, I will do it. You
Right.
know, like even I'm teaching my students same. If let's say no, I mean, how can I say? For example, I decide to sacrifice peace. Peace I can sacrifice in 2 moments only. 2 times I can sacrifice.
Yeah.
When I calculate till the winning position, absolutely. At the first moment, and second moment when my position is really very complex or going in a bad situation, my opponent, let's say, outplaying myself, and okay, I can sack my piece and to create something on a board. Other way, I not will sacrifice. So in this position, I see that I'm attacking faster. I'm attacking first. What's the reason to sacrifice material?
Right. So just bringing all pieces and
I
going with
played, yes,
yeah.
I played h5. My idea, simply open files on the king side.
Yes, take
That's all.
g6 even, yeah.
Yes, that's right. He played bishop g7 and I took pawn on g7.
And so when he played h6, were you surprised? Uh,
I was absolutely surprised because it was a bit shocked for myself, I won already pawn and my pawn on g7. It's almost queen,
yeah.
one square and it's queen. And suddenly he's sacrificing one more pawn. I was really was shocked because I not understood what he wanted to do. Okay, so if my opponent giving me two pawns, so I'm taking without any thinking.
Yeah, he's trying to create some blockade, but maybe he missed your ideas in future.
It's really very not so tough, right? I mean, I play rook g1 and simply I want to push my pawn on g8 and open g file and checkmate. So it's not so tough idea. I don't know. Maybe he missed it. But anyway, with two pawn up, I will find something, right?
Yeah, maybe he thought after this, he has a blockade and then he can continue his attack on the queen side
But
somehow.
even if like this, no better. But look, it means that I'm playing with rook up. If he will keep king on h7 and rook on g8, right? I'm not care about any his attack or something with rook up. So
okay,
looks a bit strange.
Yes.
Right?
So queen g2, queen e7.
Okay. Yes, I played queen g2. So my simple idea to make checkmate him on g6 square.
Yeah. So maybe, sir, can we ask our viewers like how to continue from here? Maybe we'll give them a minute.
Sure. Yeah. I see Shiv. Shiv knows this game. Hi, Shiv.
Hi, Shiv is also
and
here.
Yash is there.
Also,
okay.
Sammed is here, International Master Sammed.
Okay, Samit is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, guys, tell us first how you will play this position from white. Let's see. Okay, white to play in this position. Black played queen to e7. How you will continue the attack? Shiv, Sammed. They are scared to give wrong answer.
White to move and
okay, fast guys, fast. Sammed said crushing Sicilian with bishop c4.
Honestly, I won many games in this line. So, and as I said in the start of our streaming, right? If you like some line, you must go there because you like it. It's like you're comfortable there.
Right.
For example, I know you like to play Karokan, right?
Yes, sir.
And you not care about anything, so you like it. So you're not worried that somebody will touch you or something will make some novelty.
Yeah, in the
anyway,
preparation.
Yes, you're not worried about
Sammed
it.
found it, sir. He said knight f3.
Yes, that's right.
Of
course, knight f3.
And eliminate the knight.
Because if knight takes f3,
queen
g6 checkmating.
Yeah. So he played bishop b6.
And okay, just this is simple.
Knight g5, king h6, knight f7. And in the end, the brilliant queen sacrifice and very lovely.
No, honestly, it's not. I will tell you, Nubair. Honestly, queen g6, practically not good decision. It's really not good decision. Logically, take a piece and win without any risk. But I saw that he was so concentrated, so I thought, okay, I will try to make checkmate.
Checkmate, yeah.
Because I thought that he's ready to play till the end. I don't know. Till the end. So I calculated and okay, I checkmate.
And a very nice checkmate against a player with whom lost the game a few days back and not comfortable, but still decided to fight in Sicilian. He played his favorite line without caring about his opponent preparation. So, guys, this is the
That's
lesson
right.
I would like to tell you, that if you like some line, if you are confident about it, your classes. But guys, he has also joined an academy. He is everywhere. You can learn from him from
Okay.
all platforms.
Okay. Yes. 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 It's nice.
So, sir,
Thank you.
yeah, a few questions about Olympiad, guys. In the chat, you can write if you have some questions to ask about, sir, about the Olympiad Indian team's performance. So, sir, in this Olympiad, we saw Indian women's players played well, or let's say India got gold, or let's say India reached playoffs because of women's players or the youngsters. So, what was the their role in the team's contribution, or let's say, how do you say about their performance?
No, they played really
Like
very good.
Prag, Divya,
No, no,
Harika.
they played really very brilliant. No,
Yeah.
not everyone can play online.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe some young stars playing really well online, but not all of us playing well online. But
Yes.
this tournament showed really very good potential of young stars. Divya, Prague, Nihal. Of course, we know already them, and we know that they really very talented. But we always thought that they real talented players in the classical games, right?
Yeah.
But this Olympiad showing us that if you are strong, let's say in a chess, in a classical chess, so you for sure strong in a blitz and rapid also. So and it's making me really very happy. And I see that okay, as I said, potential is really very strong. So it's very nice tournament
Uh,
for Indian team. And
uh,
I think it's absolutely normal that they shared the gold medal. You know, our president, we choose our president, and he decides that it will be fair. And I'm agree absolutely in this moment
yeah, it's like very
uh,
good decision. Yeah.
because it's not like up of some players; it's up of internet connection, right?
Right.
So and to give medal only for this, in my opinion, it will be not so fair. So in my opinion, it's absolutely normal decision, and I'm really supporting it.
So really happy to
And
know this.
honestly, I I commented this match in Nurture platform, and I was really sad. But before the match, they asked me whom you will support, Russia or India. I said I'm staying in Russia. I love India, so I cannot support any one team, you
But
know.
both.
But when they lost connection, I was so sad because I said I will support the strongest team, but I don't want to see, I mean, a win like this. You know, it's
Yeah,
like yes, of course,
it's not
Russian
pleasant
team
win.
played. Yes, no, I'm saying that the Russian team played really well. I mean, full tournament and
Yes,
really
absolutely.
very strong playing. But for sure that they don't want to win like this. You know,
Right.
when opponent losing connection and take points for nothing. So I think it's fine.
So, sir, you have worked with prodigies like Isipenko, even Daniel Dubois earlier, Sasha Morzovic, and you
Okay,
worked with Prague. I mean, youngsters from India, Divya, Ronak, and so on. So, what difference do you feel between like India and Russia? Or
not big difference, but one good character they have. They really very hard workers. You know,
definitely,
we can say about talent, we can say about anything, but all of them is really very hard worker, and this character is really very important. You know, they
yeah.
can think slightly different. They can have slightly different style. For example, let's say Fedosiev, he like complex position. Dubov same, right? Or let's say, I don't know, Mrazevich same. Or for example, Grishuk, he's mix. Or somebody else. Prague, for example, trying to be solid.
Uh-huh.
Pragnananda, right?
Yeah, yeah, Prague.
So,
Yeah, very solid and
I mean,
prophylactic play.
I'm generally, they can have some style, different thinking, different openings, but generally, they absolutely same that they really very hard workers. And if you will work hard, chess will give you.
So, guys, key is very simple. You have to keep working hard, practice every day, solve puzzles, and work on chess. That's the advice Sir gave. And so, one more question, like in the chat, I read some time ago
Sure.
that how to recognize one's playing style. Playing
Uh,
style.
for me, for example, it's very
For
easy.
someone is beginner.
If I see some players, if I see some games of the players, I can understand which style of him he have. Even you also, for example, you can check his games and you can understand. For example, if he is trying from the first position, let's say, trying to bring his pieces near the opponent king, it means that he's really aggressive player.
Attacking style, yes.
If positional player trying to outplay the opponent, trying to get some advantage first, this player mostly playing positionally. That's all.
So she was asking in this format with juniors and women in same team, it is better format than the only main Olympiad. He's saying which format is better, the regular one or the mixed one? Which one you will prefer?
I prefer only, classical Olympiad. Face to face.
Yeah, but he's asking like mix, like boys, women's, juniors together
Like
or
this,
separate?
you meaning like a team? I think separate is better.
Yeah.
Separate is better. It's because it's a classical format, Team, woman team, man team. Okay, even we have some junior
Under 16
Olympiad
yeah.
also, right? Yes, we can have some tournament, some format tournament like this, but separate.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It's absolutely normal. But classic Olympiad, in my opinion, it must be separate.
Okay, so one last question, like this question comes every time, and they always ask like, despite having many strong players in the world, why only Magnus is able to destroy everyone and how?
Oh, yes. It's in my opinion. Okay, maybe you not will be agree with me, but luck is always important. Why? For example, top 10, all of them is really very strong. All of them is really very hard workers. All of them is very, very, big knowledge players, right? But only Carlsen is winning them. It's also some kind of luck. And of course, some other complex things like body, like sport things. If you will see Carlsen, he's really very strong.
Right, sir.
And it's also important.
Also body language and so much of confidence.
Yes, confidence, absolutely. His confidence, space level,
And sir, one more questions for the beginners or who joined recently. They're asking like how to excel at chess, like at a fast speed, like for the youngsters or the new people joining. How many blitz game they should play every day to practice online.
I'm not sure about bullet games. Bullet. Okay, why you need to play bullet games? Just it's what you learning from bullet games.
Nothing,
to
right?
play
Only flagging.
to use a quick mouse or what? To use mouse fast, in my opinion, not necessarily. Some 3 minutes blitz I like. Even I'm playing every day, right? 3.
So how much time should play? 1 hour.
Sorry.
How much time they can play, like the youngsters?
Okay, it's up to you. I recommending not to play only. For fun. I'm recommending to play. Some match. For example, you want to play some 10 games. You can offer myself, or you can offer Samit or Shif or somebody, and offer to play some 10 games. And it's a match, and it's normal. Or other format, when you're learning some new opening, for example.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's say you decide sometimes to play, I don't know, Berlin.
Okay.
For example. And you trying to play against e4, e5, and trying to have experience like this. This format, okay, the best in my opinion, rapid, because during the rapid game, you can think, you can try to understand details and everything. But I can understand also that the rapid games not very popular, right? You need to wait so long time or something. So then, okay, 5 or 3 minutes is also possible because you need to, I mean, to have a practice in this opening. So this is normal. Like this, I'm thinking.
And okay, so you have worked a lot with the Indian women's team. So who is your favorite player, or what do you think, like
All
who
of
played the
them, all
major
of
role?
them.
I
Yes,
know
yes,
it's
all of
difficult
them is
question,
my favorite.
but
Yes, yes.
okay, sir. Thank you so much for